And in this last chapter, in James chapter 5, he is reminding them to be patient for the coming of the Lord, for that coming that we look forward to, that second coming. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm not one to be told to be patient. Patience is not one of my spiritual gifts, and it's not one of my fortes. And one of the things we do when it says to be patient is we often think that means to be passive, to just wait. And I think that James reminds those Christians about the coming of the Lord because they, much like us, have gotten too comfortable, have lost a sense of urgency about the second coming of the Lord, and have lost a little bit of our witness and our edge in bearing witness because of the urgency and the expectation of Christ. You see, no matter whether it's the church to whom James is writing or the church today, we all need reminding that Jesus will return and that we have a job to do. And Jesus tells us more than once that we need to be caught on the job, not off the job. And so when he writes about being patient, he's not talking about being passive. He's talking about really working and doing and being ready for that coming, to have that urgent expectation. And he uses this illustration of a farmer who plants everything and works hard and waits for the rains to come in order for there to be a harvest. I love this passage because I like to see results, and I like to see things happen. And whenever you get into these passages about the second coming, and you often see these illustrations about farming, you have to realize that things are happening under the ground that we may not see. The Spirit is working in the hearts of people we may not even know about. We have a job to do. Farmers do one thing, they sow seeds. And we have to be diligent, and we have to, with a sense of urgency, continue to sow seeds of the good news of the gospel of Jesus Christ. We talked about this over the last few weeks, Harry, about how we need to actually go out and sow those seeds. That is our job. We can't create we're not called to make the plants grow. That's God's job. We're not called to make it rain. That's also God's job. But we are to do one job, and the hardship is when we don't see results on our timetable. When we're waiting around, waiting for the harvest to come, we often give up. And we turn to things that really are not good for us. We ignore our scriptures in our Bible study. We start to grumble and complain. We start to look outward, and we do get impatient. He says, strengthen your hearts, for the coming of the Lord is near.